And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of XCOM 2, starring G.I. Joe. Sorta. Alright, so, the last episode, we failed multiple times to complete the one mission, and then, after getting my entire squad killed, the game crashed. Well, it didn't so much crash as it froze, but same thing, basically. And it ended up not saving, so I didn't end up losing those guys. But what I ended up having to do was do the mission over. However, it ended up being a slightly different mission, and I passed it. So I was able to complete the mission. I was able to. What I had to do was destroy this relay unit, and I didn't lose anybody. And I killed all the bad guys, and I think only one guy came back kind of hurt. So, at least I was successful, finally. And then we came back here, and we are now being asked to go to the commander's quarters. So that's what we're doing. I didn't want to skip this scene.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Now, ain't that a kick in the teeth? They're from XCOM 1, the entire...
Looks like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
The entire council of people that were helping you fight the aliens, they've all joined the aliens. Because that's what Advent is. It's the aliens on Earth. Yeah, so our people decided to join them. It's a hell of a thing. Alright, so let's go to the bridge. First of all, if you can see the objectives. Complete the Advent Officer autopsy research, which is happening. Contact the resistance in the black site region. Well, we're going to have to do that yet. And research resistance communications. So we'll still need to do that. I am also in the process of clearing out one of these units. So, moving on to the bridge.
Commander, our current position is here, just outside Resistance headquarters. When we're not on the move, this will serve as our home and our source of supplies. The Councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
There's also something else about this game that gets tricky, is that you will end up, as we'll see as the series rolls on, that we'll have a few different potential missions to do right around the same time, and we'll have to make choices as to which ones we want to tackle. Some may take time to travel to, and others may take longer, and you know, we may have only a certain amount of time to get to one thing. We can't do everything. We'll have to skip certain missions, or we'll have to decide which one we want to choose over the other, and there'll be repercussions for every decision we make. So there's a lot of strategy. Yeah, excuse me, guys. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep, so I'm yawning my brains out. Yeah, so there's a lot of strategy and decision making involved in this game, and pretty much everything becomes important. So, our new objective: make contact with the local resistance in the Black Site region in order to gain access to the Advent facility. So we're going to contact the resistance in the Black Site region. It's research. There's research resistance communications. Fly to the Black Site region and then make contact.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
Resource cache. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Arctic have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. Alright, so as you see right here, we have 6 days to investigate this. The reward is supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
The Resistance has detected activity of interest here. If the Avenger scans the area, XCOM can investigate these reports. So clearly we want to do this. So, scanning sites. These are our missions. And these are scanning sites. Okay. So we are going to scan this. As you can see the countdown there, we're down to 4 days.
This was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind.
As you can see, the data is nearly identical. They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Well, of course we're going to do
New
it.
objective added.
Use the Skulljack item on an Advent officer in combat to gain access to the alien communication network. Access the alien network. Construct the Proving Ground facility. Complete the Skulljack project in the Proving Ground. Use the Skulljack on an Advent officer. Okay.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower
All right,
itself.
we're not reading all of this that's in here. Basically, all that matters is that the research is done, and we know that we can tap into the network and whatnot.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Okay, so Proving Ground, an experimental workspace where Shen can test and produce new, unique types of ammo, grenades, and armor for our soldiers, as well as other specialized tactical items. We need it, so of course we're going to accept. Not that we had a choice anyway, but yeah, it's all part of it. What's going on, Ender Cody? Welcome back. Alright, so Resistance communications. Estimated time 7 days. We know there's isolated pockets of resistance around the world just waiting for someone to reach out and organize them. To unite the resistance and forge a global movement, we'll need a means of communicating that is both secure and discreet. We got modular weapons, Advent Trooper corpses, blah blah blah. This is
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander.
Yeah, that's a priority.
I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you had a feeling, huh? I wonder why you had a feeling. Maybe because we didn't really have a choice. Ender Cody's asking, are you seeing the eclipse? Well, we'll see. I don't know, depends on whether or not we got clouds and whatnot out here, because the weather's been kind of crappy. So, we'll see. Hopefully. Alright, so go back.
Maybe we should start training someone else to pilot the Avenger. I'm never going to get any work done if Mr. Bradford can't keep the ship steady.
Yeah, we need all kinds of extra people. Alright, so clearing alien debris, 2 days. Okay. Well, let's go to the bridge. Alright, so there's 4 days remaining on this. Let's let those days pass. Alright, the alien debris has been cleared. Alien debris cleared. A new room is now available for constructing a facility. Jeff Mitchell is now available. Jeff Mitchell's one of our little research guys. Loot recovered, supplies. We got 22 supplies. Alright, let's view the room. And we can turn this into any one of these things. A laboratory, workshop, power relay, blah, blah, blah. But, as you can see, there's also costs. We have to constantly collect supplies because this is going to cost us supplies all the time. Also, 3 power. So right now we're using 6 out of 12. Well, we have 6 out of 12 power remaining. And some of these other ones cost more or less. Power relay, that actually helps us increase power. But we're okay with using, we still have plenty. So we'll go to Proving Ground.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
There's currently an unstaffed engineer who can assist in building the Proving Ground. Would you like to assign them there? Yep. Go on, Jeff Mitchell. Get to work. Alright, so that's going to take 7 days.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Yeah, we also don't have the supplies. Let's go back to the bridge. 2 days it's going to take to get through here. And if you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see research communications is going to take 5 days. Proving Ground is going to take 7. Supply drop in 11 days. So it's going to give us a list of the things that are coming up. So let's continue to scan this for the remaining 2 days.
Strategic resource located.
Alright. Although Advent conducts regular patrols throughout the region, pockets of resistance in the area remain. We reached out to the local resistance sources and they pointed out several buildings nearby that they've been stashing contraband in. They offered up what they could spare. So we got 62 supplies for that. Alright, so look around here. What do we got available? Resistance HQ, Advent Black Site.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Back to the Arctic. Alright, so we can gain intel here. Passing time in Resistance HQ will activate the current scanning bonus.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Alright, so we got a communication from the Resistance. High priority mission information. Alright, New Arctic. Operation Steely Apollo. Extract the VIP from Advent City. Reward a scientist. Which gives us 112 intel, which is good. So, let's launch this mission. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of squaddies now. The only thing that's kind of screwed up is it made Doc a ranger when he's supposed to be... Hold on, let's see if we can edit him. Is this just his outfit? Yes, I don't like him being something that I wasn't saving him up, or what I didn't design him to be. 3 people watching? Right now I think it's just me and you, Undercody. That's alright. People may not be as excited to watch this game, but it's all good. So yeah, that's aggravating because I didn't want him to be a ranger. It was not the way I had him designed. And Zap is supposed to be an explosives guy. So basically, it doesn't matter what I had them set up to do, they're just kind of doing their own thing often. Although Breaker I had as a specialist, and that's what he ended up becoming, and Short Fuse was supposed to be a Grenadier, which is what he became. So I don't know what the deal is with this. I mean, granted, there's nobody who's technically a medic, so Doc could end up being anything. But I had him set up to become a specialist, but maybe because it's trying to round out what we have. So we have one of everything right now. Debating if we want to... Let's remove Short Fuse real quick and let's see who else is available. Short Fuse and Rock and Roll are the only ones that are available. Because Rock and Roll, that's what happened. Rock and Roll ended up not going last time. And Zap did. Yeah, there were 3 people. Not anymore. So I don't think it's a bad idea to take Rock and Roll this time and possibly get him to get a promotion. So, all right, let's launch the mission. Even though we don't have the Grenadier with us this time, that's okay. It's still early enough in his missions that I think we can get away with it. So this is the unit that we have with us. See how well we do. Try to play this a little bit smarter than we did last time, and
deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
all right, let's begin the mission. One of these days, we're going to get into the mission. Come on now.
The Resistance is
There we
asking
go.
for our help in extracting a VIP who had been providing reconnaissance data in this area. We've got the coordinates, but it's likely we'll have to clear out a contingent of hostile forces to make this work.
Alright, so this is an extraction mission. We have to locate, rescue, and extract this scientist. Alright, let's do this. Come on, let's get everybody jumping out of the carrier. Let's go. Get to it.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
Okay. Well,
Advent
that was
already knows
interesting.
we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Okay, so the scientist, we just rescued her. She's already here. Alright, and we have to go all the way the hell over here. Good lord. Alright, well, let's do this smartly. Move each unit up one at a time.
Moving.
Okay, that hasn't.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Affirmative. Moving out. That's affirmative. Got some advent here.
Well, they saw us already. Oh, because I'm on the other side of the glass. Well, crap. Okay. Well, then we're just going to put her over here. And we are going to have her hunker down. Everybody else can go on Overwatch.
Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering out. Scanning. Overwatch.
There we go. Dead. Man, he did a lot of screaming, didn't he? Alright, so that guy didn't do anything. I'd like to move up over here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Tend to like to get everybody into positions
Heading out.
before... Oh, he's got me on Overwatch. Thank God he missed. Alright. Zap. Can't get him up here, can we? Yes, we can.
Moving
Alright,
to
let's
position.
get him up here. Always helps to have a sniper in a sniping position. And she can stay right where she is and continue to hunker down. We don't... Oh, we have 11 turns.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
We're going to move ourselves up here.
Understood. Moving out. Heading there now.
Okay, we are just going to... What are the other options? Going to Overwatch, Aid Protocol, hack. Alright, what do we get out of this if we try to hack it? Is it worth attempting? Probably not. It's a 43% chance. And it's all just to reduce their will. Nope. Not doing it. Not worth it. Alright, we're gonna go into Overwatch. You're called, jerkwad. Ooh. Ripped him to shreds. Alright, so we can now move on. We know that we got other aliens that are looking for us. They're going to be all over the place. So let's move over here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Activate anyone? Nope. Move Doc up. Oh, something, by the way, in the mission that I ended up doing. I had one guy left, and I killed him by... Earlier in the fight, I had shot a car, and he was standing next to the car. And then, lo and behold, what happens? He runs and standing next to the car, and when it becomes his turn, instead of getting a chance to shoot me, car explodes and kills him. Which was pretty awesome. Alright, I hate to give up this position right away. So let's move her up. I'm going to keep her relatively close by. Breaker. Let's move him up to here.
Getting it done.
See what happens. Reveal anyone?
Advent troops here.
Yep. They spotted us. Ender Cody, dumb people are saying the eclipse is going to end the world, which I think is nonsense. That's stupid. I mean, every generation there's something that's going to end the world. I mean, when the year 2000 was coming around. People were losing their minds and they were completely convinced that, guess what? The world's going to end because it's the year 2000. So as completely asinine as that is, there were people that were completely convinced that was the case. It's the only one I can shoot with a pistol. Fire sniper rifle. Alright, we got a 75% chance to hit him. So we might as well take the shot. I mean, we're not concealed anymore, so who cares? Damn it. Well, that sucked.
Enemy is still up.
Alright, Doc. Doc doesn't have a shot with anyone, so we're going to put him in Overwatch. He needs to hunker down. I think I'm in horrible position with him, aren't I? So what kind of shots do we have? 45%, 25%. Yeah, he's in really bad position. I'd rather jump back and get full coverage. Yep, 2012 was the same thing. There's always something that people want to lose their minds over and panic. Ah, oh, Jesus. Kill him, please. Damn it.
Miss the target.
Well, I missed him, but he certainly didn't miss me. Alright, so who all is hurt? Right, he's hurt really bad. Alright, Breaker, let's get you back. We don't have any protection there. Damn it, I'm not finding much. Not much safe areas at all here. Half section here. %. Could also blow him up. So I can immediately get rid of him, take him out, because right now he's a big threat. And we need him out of our way. I can now get Doc. Well, unfortunately, I can't get Doc to a spot to really be of too much help.
Moving.
Yeah, we don't have a shot.
Scanning.
Zap. He's got shot, but it's lousy. What if I move over here?
Okay.
Much better shot. No. I don't want to shoot my pistol. Seriously, the only option it's giving me is my pistol? How come? So So we can do 2 or 3 points of damage to him, or 3 or 4 points of damage to him by blowing him up as well. Well, let's frag him. Screw it. As much as I don't really want to waste grenades. At the same time, I'm kind of in a position where I might be able to blow up the car too and do extra damage to him. But since we're already hurting, incidentally, I saw, from the other vantage point, I saw guys on the other side of the, let's move up here. But I saw troopers standing on a building.
Position confirmed. Come get some. They're trying to pull back.
Kill him. Damn it. Another miss.
Not even close. Be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Alright. So he had to use pretty much all of his real good, or both of his turns in order to move up that much. We still gotta go. Yeah, see? There's a sectoid and regular Advent trooper up there. We saw him from the distance. We have to get all the way over there in 8 turns. We can do it, but it's going to be tough. All right, let's get over here.
Come on, get back in the fight.
Breaker. Why did that not look like it helped him at all? Oh, it did. Okay. Zap, does he have a shot? Yes, he does. %75% chance to hit him. Take the shot. Take the chance. Yes! Very good.
Taken care of.
Alright, so as far as we know, that's it for now on those guys. Or we might pop another unit. Well, maybe not. Alright, let's get you all the way across.
Moving out.
Yeah. Alright, take it easy, Ender Cody. Thanks for joining. Going to Overwatch. Alright, so that was it. There's no activity. But we know they're up here. So we can
Orders confirmed.
pop over here. Alright, we didn't activate anyone. Doc needs to move all the way over. He's gonna be in sight though.
Move into position.
All right, Zap. We gotta get him. We gotta get him moving.
Moving.
Don Hamilton. You come over here. And then you just hunker down. Alright, Breaker still needs to go.
Moving to designated position.
Alright, we'll
Orders
tuck
confirmed.
him in over
Moving
here. Get Doc away from the burning stuff. Move
Moving
him
out.
over here. Get Zap over here.
Moving out. Overwatch.
Alright. We're getting close. Still gonna be tough with those guys there. So let's see if we can...
Heading there now.
Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Why go around the building when you go through it?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Hey, what's going on, Wheeled Shark? We need to move him up.
10-4.
He's lagging way behind everybody. Let's get the VIP up here. They're hunkered down. Now Breaker. Move him up.
Headed there now.
Alright, we got 6 turns yet, so
Got it covered. Hey, you hear anything?
we know they're there. I got a bunch of stuff going on tonight, Wheeled Shark. We have company coming up. My brother's fiance and her daughter and other friends are all going to be coming over, and I got a show to run tonight. Kill his ass, please. Nice shot. But we're going to be getting prepped for a little impromptu party for my brother. He turns 40 on Monday. So he'll be joining me in the 40 and up club. So that should be fun. Man. Okay, I can get up
Roger
here.
that.
And we are just taking the shot right now. Try to kill his ass. 82% chance. Come on, rock and roll. Finish him off. Oh yeah, turn his head into a canoe.
Down. Could be something on this one.
Alright, Doc. Doc, you can jump right over here and collect whatever that item is. What do we get? Illyrium core and alien data cache. Not bad. That freaked me out. That body just like clumping over there. That freaked me out for a second. I was like, what the hell just happened? Alright, so we can get him into the extraction zone. no, not yet. So on Hamilton, we can get into the extraction zone. There we go. We are immediately extracting her.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Whee!
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Alright, so that part of our mission is now successful. Breaker, we'll get you in here.
Affirmative.
Alright, take it easy, Wheel Shark. Have a good one.
Just in time. Getting out of here.
We just gotta get our last two guys out of here on the next turn. So there is enemy activity, but that doesn't matter.
Moving to designated coordinates. Let's go. Rolling. Ready to boogie.
As much as there may be other units around that, you know, like, oh, but you can kill more guys, you know, there's other aliens, you can kill them too. You don't always want to do that. Alright, so we got 2 wounded soldiers, but they weren't both mortally wounded or anything, or, you know, gravely injured, I mean. One was, I think, was it Breaker they got blasted really bad? Yeah. Successful shot percentage, 100%. I don't think that's accurate. I thought I missed a few times. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just Overwatch shots that I missed. I'm not entirely sure. Yep. Oh, Doc was gravely wounded? How is he gravely wounded? Oh, well. Alright, well, Rock and Roll gets a promotion. Alright, so he's Grenadier, as he should be. And Breaker, who is wounded, he also gets a promotion. Now, Breaker is not meant to be a medic. So, going to give him combat protocol, which that means we will send our little drone, the little gremlin. It will fly over to an enemy and blast them with electricity and will hurt them. And it does, as it says, it'll do increased damage against robotic enemies. So we are taking that. Alright, so that's it. Items recovered. Delirium Core, Alien Dash, and VIP Dawn Hamilton has been rescued. Pretty good. Having recently discovered an alien data cache storing valuable enemy intelligence, I can dedicate my team's resources to decrypting the files and ensuring that we recover the large amount of intel stored within. hello. So we got 112 intel. Commander, you've done an exemplary job in seizing this opportunity to strike back at Advent in New Arctic. A move that will surely embolden resistance forces around the world. Please use the accompanying allotment of resources to further your advances.
We're getting
Okie
thin
dokie.
on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Okay, attention. Force understrength. Commander, we don't have enough available soldiers to field a full squad. Recruit new units immediately to increase the size of our force. Okay.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Alright, so this decreases our research time by 33%. So exactly where do I go to get more troops? Is it the armory? Okay, recruit. Ah. So it costs supplies, and we can see who's available. Clutch, Snake Eyes, Lady J, Grand Slam, Scarlet, Stalker, Cover Girl, Jinx, Lowlight, and Stealer. Alright, so you know, I'm gonna need another specialist, but I don't think I have one. Alright, let's recruit Lowlight. She's not a specialist. Maybe she's a specialist, I forget. Pretty sure I have her as a ranger. Which we could always use another one of them. Okay, so we got the two of them. Alright, so he's out for 7 days. Doc's out for 19. He's still out for 15. He's out for 10. We definitely got some banged up troops. Alright, I already have 2 sharpshooters. So Grunt is a sharpshooter? Why is he a sharpshooter? He shouldn't be. Zap should not be either. So let me guess, Lowlight's going to end up not being a sharpshooter, even though that's what I have him set to be. Okay.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Yeah, dead. Oh, we can add to the epitaph. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about her. She only did two missions for me. The other two died in the very first one. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in New Arctic have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. Could get us an engineer. Okay.
Avenger plotting new course.
So our facility, the proving ground will be ready in 4 days. Resistance communication will be done in 2. The Advent Black Site. Alright, so we have that we can do. So let's start scanning.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Alright, Resistance Communications research complete. We have new contacts available. Assign new research. Very good. Resistance comms. This facility increases the number of regions that we can make contact with. Further contacts can be gained by staffing an engineer here once construction is complete. Very good. Alright, so new research. Sectoid, corpse. That takes 9 days. Resistance radio will take 6. Takes 2 days. Modular weapons. Alright, so we can get this to get better weapons. It only takes 2 days.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available. I've started to wonder how the Advent administration views our current band of renegades. Do they see us as an actual threat, or more of a nuisance?
Alright, let's
Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
Can we, yeah, there we go, Jeff Melcher. That's the only one we got, huh? Okay. So I can't do that yet. And the next thing I'm probably actually going to want to do is I'm probably going to want to build a power relay. Alright, so let's get back to the bridge.
Tygan just sent word. The new Resistance Communications network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word.
West Asia. Communication systems are online, Commander. We can now make contact with the local resistance in West Asia. Once a region is contacted, any regions linked to that region become immediately available for contact. Excellent. So we now have East Asia available.
Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
Alright, so let's do this. We'll have, by the time we get this complete, we'll get a couple other things done.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Alright, modular weapons. Very good. Alright, so we have weapon upgrades available to us. Hybrid materials, resistance radio, magnetic weapons, that's going to take a long time. To Advent Trooper. Alright, so let's do that next.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Alright, Proving Ground's about to be done.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
Alright. So this is where we can build new stuff. Proving Ground. 50 supplies and 14 days.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Okay, well that is our priority right now. Jeff Mitchell's contribution on Proving Ground projects is decreasing production time. Excellent. Alright, so we got work being done. Hybrid materials will be done at the same time that we reveal all that hybrid. All right, that's
this outcome, though it is intriguing.
okay. This will be better for our armor. All right. Very good. So we need alien alloys to start making better gear right there. Resistance radio.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Okie dokie. All right. After smoke began to rise from a nearby landmark, we used our long-range scanners to probe the site. With no immediate indication of hostile activity, we conducted an aerial sweep and found an engineer living in a small settlement nearby who was trying to signal XCOM. We have Dr. Amy Morris, another engineer, which is awesome, because we can certainly use her. Alright, so we need to complete the Skulljack project in the Proving Ground. That's happening. Contact resistance in the Black Site region. We still need to do that. Make contact with East Asia. Still need to do that. Alright, so let's
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Alright, so let's
course for Sector 14,
let's do that.
East Asia.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
That's fine.
Attempting to establish local regional...
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
New staff available. Squaddy Jody F. Craig, that is Shooter, and Dr. Soon Bak Yoon. Recruit new staff at Resistance headquarters. Okay, Resistance activity. Guerrilla Ops completed 1. Council missions completed 1. Resistance rumors investigated 2. Monthly supply income has gone up. Very good.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Alright, so it goes into what I was saying earlier, where we have decisions to make as to what we want to prioritize here. So we can only do one of these. We received intel regarding the aliens' current activities. Preparations to foil these dark events before they can be enacted are already underway. Counter operations will be available soon. So, Alien Cipher. The aliens increased the strength of their encryption, increasing all intel costs by 100% for a month. Or Vigilance. The aliens are on high alert, making it harder for XCOM to catch them unaware. So, either our intel costs increase, pretty much double, for a month, or, and that's just a month, or the aliens are on high alert, making it harder for XCOM to catch them unaware.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Okay, Commander, the Resistance has provided us with location of a hidden resource cache. Once we travel to the area, we can collect the supplies to further our efforts. Okay, I'm going to ignore that for now. Maybe I can't. It's going to take 3 days to do either one of these. I mean, it's going to take us 3 days to do this. This is only available for 3 days, I think. Oh, no, it takes 3 days to... Alright, let's...
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Uh-oh.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach!
Your signal's breaking up. Territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you!
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again!
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Commander. We have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
View the retaliation site. Alright, let's ignore that for right now. It's not going anywhere. This we can finish off, I guess. Alright, so that'll be the next video, because I gotta get ready to go. So yeah, we'll be doing the resistance strike later. Probably end up doing it maybe tonight after I get home from running a show. I'm not sure. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be too busy to be online at all. So I might not be back on until Monday, but we'll play it by ear. We'll see how this goes. And yeah, also tomorrow is SummerSlam, so I'll be watching that. I might do a prediction video or something like that at some point late tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. People were asking me to do it, so I might do it if I have time. So anyway, I think Ender Cody was the only one active in the stream today. So Ender Cody, this was all about you. Oh no, and Wheeled Shark briefly. Wheeled Shark was here too. So thank you guys for being a part of the stream. Everybody else, whenever you watch the video, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to continue to watch me live, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm on, because I only stream games live right now. And I don't have a regular schedule that I can go by, so I never know exactly when it is that I'm going to be on. So that's the only way to keep track of me, and especially to be a part of the chat. So, at any rate, it's been real. This game is great, and we've already got a lot of crap to deal with. So this Retaliation Strike, it's going to be something. Those who've not watched this game before, or not played the game before, yeah, this gets a little crazy. So until then, peace.